Okay, so Assalamualaikum and very good morning. I continue with the second video, risk management. Okay, once we have analyzed the risk and we manage label or to classify that as a high risk and have high impact, okay, then we have to move to the next step, which is risk management. Okay, under risk management, there are few steps that we have to perform. First, we have to develop or we have to create a risk management team. We have to create a team or initiate a team. The team must consist of the project management leader and several other staff. Okay, it could be consist of members from different background, maybe from engineering, maybe from accounting, maybe from finance, maybe from economics. Okay, so different background, different expertise, maybe from IT as well, right? Okay, the next step is to identify assets. What are the assets? We have to list down all the assets. List down all the assets. Get the asset register, request from the company or the organization. Hopefully they have. If they don't have, they just tell you, okay, we have this asset, this land, we have this asset at this building, we have this main frame at this building. You can listen what you want to see, black and white, and you want to hopefully you want to go yourself, have a look, okay, whether it exists or not. Okay, because there are cases when we perform spot check, you find out, wow, this is empty building, nothing here. So when you check, the owner is not registered under that company, belong to somebody else. It's not asset over there. Okay, so document is one thing, checking existing is another thing. Third one is to identify threats or the threats. Okay, for example, if you are having assets and you place the assets in one of the building, you just occupy one floor, you have to make sure you have stuff over there, okay, and it is secured. Go for yourself and look at and get permission from the company to access it. You don't want people over there to know that you are visiting. If not, they will make up, okay, mock up the situation. Okay, because you want to visit as it is, right? Just drop by, go inside, have access, look for yourself whether the asset is there, whether the condition is good or not, whether it is functioning or not. Okay, right. If assets like computer occupy the ground floor or underground, what are the threats? Okay, it's secured, but what are the threats? Whether they have any protection from flood. Okay, previously if you go to any bank, you will put the machines, computers especially, at the ground floor, but after being hit by flood disaster, many banks have decided to move their information system assets at the second floor or higher level, right? It's the same with the government asset. So for example, Cyberjaya is the place where most of the Putrajaya, Cyberjaya or Putrajaya, where the HQ of many of the government department, and most of the system, the information system, are situated in Putrajaya or Cyberjaya. So the protection is very tight. Then you have to perform risk analysis. That's what I mentioned in the previous video, right? You have to perform the risk analysis. You have to analyze whether the risk is high or not, risk is acceptable or not, or manageable. Okay. If the risk is under acceptable condition, it's not threatened. The risk is there, but it's not that the impact is not so high. Once you identify that it is high risk and have high impact, then we have to perform risk mitigation. We have to perform measures on how to mitigate, to stop, or how to counteract against the risk. Okay. For example, if you found out that some machines are located in open space, open area, where anyone who are not supposed to access can access, so maybe you suggest to the management to relocate the assets to a more secure place. Move to a room where it is locked and an entry is controlled to those who have authorized, right? And then check whether they have password or not. Okay. For application access. So if you check there is no password, you have to suggest good password. Okay. For example, for revenue, we have the donation have 5 staff to handle the revenue application. So these 5 people must have different username and different password. It has to set the level. Not everyone can access, not everyone can key in data, not everyone can delete data. Delete data is, you need to control that. Only certain level of officers can change or delete. Okay. Delete is one thing, but another is to maintain the trail. Delete data doesn't mean you delete everything. You delete and the data you can still observe, and you still can see what are the logic for this officer to delete the data. Okay? And finally is to monitor the risk. So we want to make sure the risk is not become high anymore and not threatening the organization anymore.